Hello and welcome to Big Orbit's unboxing video of the new Cardfight Vanguard booster box G-BT10 Raging Clash of the Blade Fangs. My name is James and today I'll be going through the cards shown throughout this set. I'll mostly be skipping through a lot of the commons and single Rs. Actually maybe not single Rs, I'll probably go through the last card of each pack. So as a little note, you get 5 promos at the beginning of this, so it's not as exciting as it may seem. They are just critical triggers, but they're critical triggers with a double R foiling. So if you're interested in making your deck nice and shiny, then this is definitely really good. There are 26 different ones you can get. So that's for all 24 clans. For Bermuda Triangle, there's 2 because they are the duos. So there's a white and black version, and there's also a Cray Elemental. I'll just quickly go through these because they won't take long. So there's the Dark Irregular one. And Gold Paladin. Once I get it out. So yeah, it is nice that you can make your deck more shiny. Oh, and Nubatama's one, so that one's probably... a lot of people want that one. And lastly, Murakumo's as well. A very, very nice piece of artwork. So yeah, that's all the 5 I got, so 3 from the Dragon Empire. But yeah, onto the main packs now. Okay, so Liberator Stiletto Hawk, Holy Mage Rosa, Fractious Knight Alden, Red Lightning, and Sacred Tree Dragon Resonate Dragon. So it's a stride with Bloom, Auto, Vanguard Circle. When your other unit in the same with the same card name as this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, this unit and that unit and this unit get plus 8,000 power each. So that's not too bad. It'll mostly be, well, it'll really only be the Heart card as well as Thoria, because you can take the name and maybe some other things. But yeah, so it's not gonna go off very often. Assistance Maiden Lucy, Knight of Selection Fergus, Ancient Dragon Terror Kid, Explorer of Good News, and Heat Elemental Bobo. So this is when this Generation Break 1, when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle from hand, if the number of cards in your damage zone is 3 or less, counter charge 1 and soul charge 1. Choose one of your Vanguards and deal 1 damage. So this is an interesting one. I believe, I can't quite remember. I remember when this first came out and I saw people actually found a use for this. But yeah, it can put you onto Limit Break if you're desperate for Limit Break, then it's good for that. But yeah, it's an interesting card. I quite like it, but I don't think I'd ever use it because I don't really need to in my decks. Holy Mage Marlene, Chase Skal Liberator, Saturn Blaukluger, Mega Hammer Lady, and Charming Maiden Nicola. So it has Bloom, Vanguard, Rearguard Circle, and Guardian Circle. Generation Break 1, when your other unit with the same card name as this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle or Guardian Circle, choose up to 2 Charming Maiden Nicola, on your Rearguard Circle or Guardian Circle, and they get plus 4,000 power and plus 5,000 shield. So a nice defensive Bloom, which is quite uncommon. Then Rupture Dragon Mini Rex, Drag Wizard Media, Ringer Paprika, Extreme Battler Kachiwall. Ooh, and the first triple R Rogue Deity of the Third Realm, Yasue Goma. So this is an interesting one because it brings a whole new thing to the game, which is calling strides to Rearguard Circle. So he has act once per turn, choose a face down Rogue Deity of the Third Realm, Yasue Goma from your G-Zone and turn it face up. Choose up to 2 face up cards with Yasue in their card names in your G-Zone and call them to Rearguard Circle. Then it has Shadow Stitch, Auto, Vanguard Circle. At the end of the battle that your unit attacked a Vanguard, if the attack did not hit, draw a card, choose a card from your hand and put it to the bottom of your deck. So that's pretty nice. Puts your clone fodders, well, the things you want to clone back in the bottom of your deck and maybe draw into more defensive cards, hopefully. So Yasuo Goma is really interesting because if you also have EQ, who is also in the set, hopefully get him later, who's a double R, he gets extra power for each Yasuo, and if he misses, he can make something attack from the back row. So you could call your Yasuo's to the back row, and then hope for EQ to miss, which, I mean, it's either a miss and attack again, or it hits and you deal damage, so really win-win. So yeah, it's really cool. I really like Yasuo Goma. But it also just helps if you have nothing else to bring out. It just gives you some 15,000 cards just casually. So we have Swordhorn Dragon Scathrax. Scathrax, maybe? I'm guessing. Cataclysmic Bullet Dragon Raptorex. Russia Erasmo. Oh, I feel like I said that wrong. AIDS Styraco. And Extreme Battler Banquet. So Rush, when this unit, Rush Rearguard Circle, when this unit stands due to the effects of your cards, if you have a Vanguard with Victor in its card name, until the end of turn, this unit gets Rearguard Circle, put this unit into your soul. When an attack hits a Vanguard during the battle that this unit attacked or boosted, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your other Rearguards with the Rush ability and stand it. Very nice. Furious Puncher, Venus Blaukluger, Burn Gull Liberator, Stealth Beast Oyama Cat, and the first double R, Sonne Blaukluger. And he's a stride with Auto Vanguard Circle, Counterblast 1, with when this unit attacks, if you have a heart card with Blau in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, search your deck for up to one grade 3 with the Blau in its card name, reveal it and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck. And until the end of the battle, this unit gets Limit Break 5, choose 3 cards from your hand and discard them. At the end of the battle, you may pay the cost. If you do this, put this unit into your G-Zone face up, and choose up to 1 grade 3 from your hand and ride it a stand. So that's nice for the break ride because, is it... Ooh, damn it, I can't remember the name of the break ride. Because there's Galaxy Blaukluger, which I don't believe is the break ride, and then Mond Blaukluger, which I believe it is. So, Spurt Centaur, Stealth Dragon Hito Dama Handler, Stealth Fiend Watayuki, Lauder Ammonite, Stealth Dragon Fudo Blast. So if you'll notice about this card, it's a grade 2, but it has 11,000 power. So he has a continuous Vanguard Circle and Rearguard Circle. If you do not have another unit with the same name as this unit cannot attack the Vanguard. And it also has Act Vanguard Circle once per turn, Counterblast 1, and choose a card from your hand and discard it. Search your deck for up to one Stealth Dragon Fudo Blast, call it to Rearguard Circle, and shuffle your deck. At the end of the turn, put that unit into the bottom of your deck. So that's only a Vanguard Circle skill, so you can't. So after you've got to grade 3, you can only really use him as a rearguard. Then he only has the continuous ability then. So Fudo Blast is good for a defensive purpose. If you have him on Vanguard Circle at 11, then if your opponent does not put his Forerunner behind him, or maybe he doesn't call anything other than that, then you're kind of pretty well buffed up for that. Also, it works well for if your opponent tends to attack the rear guards a lot, and he'll have that extra buff. It's just a really, really nice card. It's probably not going to be used because it is a bit niche, but I quite like it in its own way. I'm glad they're making more things that have more power, but with a cost. Then Neptune Blaukluger, Stealth Fiend Murder Andon, Stealth Rogue of Nirvana Yaegaki, Flashing Glint Knight, and another triple R, Holy Sword of Heavenly Lore Gurgwit. Is Act Vanguard Circle once per turn, Counterblast 1, choose a face down Holy Sword of Heavenly Lore Gurgwit from your G-Zone and turn it face up. Choose a card from your hand and discard it. Until end of turn, this unit gets Auto Vanguard Circle Unite When this unit attacks, look at the top 7 cards of your deck, call a card from among them onto rearguard circle and shuffle your deck, and continuous Vanguard circle. All of your units get plus 2,000 for each face-up Gurgwit in its name, card with Gurgwit in its name in your G zone. So I think this is a lot better than Heavenly Aerial Divine Knight Altmile, because the power can get a lot more, and you're actually doing the on-call when he attacks, which allows you to get in more attacks in general. So it's a really, really good card. I'm a bit jealous of it. I wish that... I don't know. I really like Aerial Divine Knight Altmile, but yeah, that Gurgwit card is just sort of a kind of better version. Clay Doll Chariot. Alstroemeria Flower Maiden Alana. Child Dragon Dino Baby. Stealth Beast Stingwolf. And Vertex Giant Moai the Supreme. So when you drive check reveals a grade 3 card, choose one of your rear guards, stand it, and it gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. That's really a nice little cool ability. It works. People are saying this is Death Army support, which I guess it's kind of similar to Death Army, so I can see why they're saying it. But yeah, it's a nice little single ass stride to start off with. It's definitely very powerful, providing you do get the right stuff. And then we have Stealth Dragon Katon Slayer, Maiden of Cucumber, Petite Ace, Stealth Rogue Courtesan Agemaki, and Defending Goddess. She is a perfect guard with Counterblast. Oh no, sorry. She's a Quintet Wall. So she has Counterblast. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle from hand during the battle that your Vanguard was attacked, you may pay the cost. If you do, call 5 cards from the top of your deck onto Guardian Circle, choose one of your Guardians with the Rush ability, and it gets plus 10,000 shield until the end of turn, or to the end of battle. So an extra 10k, not too bad. I mean, the chances you're going to get Rush pretty high depending on your deck, because there are a lot of really good Rush cards these days. Then we have Savage Lancer, Savage Head, Ancient Dragon Hyleo Pike, Ancient Dragon Dinodial, and Uranus Blaukluger. So when your unit with Blau in its card name is placed on Vanguard Circle by riding or striding from your grade 3 unit, until the end of turn this unit gets plus 5,000 power, and auto, Rearguard Circle once per turn, Counterblast 1, when your Vanguard's attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, stand this unit. So Counterblast 1 for an on-hit is, I guess it's relying on something else hitting your Vanguard, which has got a good chance of hitting, to be fair, so it's alright, I guess. Plus 5,000, yeah, I guess. With the power buff as well, it makes it worth it. So Scheming Stealth Rogue Tae Mahime. She has auto, Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 1. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, this unit gets plus 4,000 power until the end of battle, and continuous Vanguard Circle and Rearguard Circle during your turn. If you have another Scheming Stealth Rogue Tae Mahime on your Rearguard Circle, this unit gets plus 2,000 power. So it could become a 12k Vanguard, which is... that's pretty nice, actually. Oh, during your turn. Never mind, never mind. Oh, why did I don't know why I read that. Never mind. I'll skip through these other comments. Stealth Dragon Senryo Raid. Quad Gigas. Savage Notice. And Double R Cliff Authority Retainer Blockade Ganga. So choose one of your rear guards and retire it. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until the end of turn. Choose up to 2 of your rear guards, and until the end of turn, they get. When this unit is retired, return this card to your hand. So you can end up using that for skills, or you can decide to intercept with them, because it doesn't say retired from rear guard circle. So you can intercept with them, and then put them back into your hand, and then maybe even guard with them right after as well. So Liberator, Stiletto Hawk again, Rosa, oh, these, okay, Drag Wizard Lear, Dark Dragon, Animus Pile Dragon. So Ritual 3, this unit gets plus 5,000 for each of your grade 1 cards in your drop zone. Seems like it could get pretty powerful. However, by the time you're at that stage, you've probably got lots of better options like maybe Ogma or Luard or something like that. Assistants Maiden Lucy, Fergus, Terrakid, Red Lightning, and Bobo again. Marlene, Liberator, Saturn, Explorer, Vanguard. Okay. Seeing a lot of these cards already. Moai. Ooh, there we go, another double R. Belial Owl. So from the drop zone, Generation Break 1, Ritual, at the end of your turn, if you have a Vanguard with Luard in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, you may put this on the bottom of your deck. Just spoke out of pattern from habit. So that's really nice. From the drop zone to the bottom of your deck gives you a better chance of getting the crit trigger, and you're going to shuffle your deck anyway because you're in Luard, which Superior calls all the time. And when this unit is retired from Rearguard Circle due to the effect or cost of your card, if you have a Vanguard with Luard in its card name, draw a card. So not only do you get to draw from that and get your abilities off, you then get to put it back into the deck soon after, which then, like I said before, gives you a better chance of critting. That is a very powerful crit trigger. But Luard has been getting a lot of good stuff lately. Oh, so new cards actually. Magical Spinner, Robust Stealth Rogue Terukage, Stealth Fiend Umbra Danuki, Toughness Jane, and this is the Triple R reprint, not a new Triple R. It's actually Wolfang Liberator Galmor. So if you can't remember what this guy does, which is fair enough, he did come out a long time ago. He has Limit Break 4 as an act, counterblast 3 cards with Liberator in their card name. Look at the top card of your deck, call up to one gold paladin from among them onto Rearguard Circle, onto an open Rearguard Circle, and put the rest on the bottom of your deck. If you called and you have an open Rearguard Circle, repeat this effect without paying the cost. So you keep doing it and keep doing it until you got a full field, which is very nice. Then he has Auto Vanguard Circle. Choose one of your Rearguards with Liberator in its card name and put it to the bottom of the deck. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, this unit gets plus 4,000 till the end of the battle. So that skill's not overly great, but his other skill makes up for it. So there was a new Galmor card. I'm not sure if we'll get to see it in this box, but there was a new Galmor Triple R who's a Stride. Who doesn't fully rely on a Galmor Heart, it's just you get added benefits if you do have a Galmor Heart. Ooh, there we go. Pressured Stealth Rogue Sarashina Hime. So, Shadow Stitch, Auto, Rearguard Circle. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked a Vanguard and was boosted, if the attack did not hit, Soul Charge 1. And Auto, Generation Break 1. When this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, choose one of your other stud Rearguards, or stud units, and you may have that lose 5,000 power until the end of turn. If you do, this unit gets plus 5,000 power until the end of turn. So the interesting thing about this is it increases the chances of something missing. And that's, depending on the skill, that might be what you want. I know there's a little ghost lady who was really good and people were liked, but the problem was with her Shadow Stitch is she had to be boosted, so there was a good chance of her attack going through. But with this making her lose power, then there's a better chance that she'll miss, and then you'll actually get to use the skill. So I can't remember what it was. It was definitely a Yukiona, and I think she gave your Vanguard a guard restrict on attack. So that with Homura Raider, who restands, becomes really good. So Katon Slayer again, Cucumber, Petite Ace, Stingwolf, and another new one. Destruction Tyrant Full Blade Rex. So Vanguard Circle, Soul Blast 1 and choose one of your Rearguards and retire it. At the end of the battle that this unit attacked a Vanguard, if you have a Heart card with Rex in its card name, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose up to one card from your bind zone, call it to rearguard circle, and it gets plus 4,000 till the end of turn. So I know that Rex, I'm not entirely sure about what Rex do. I know that they work with the bind zone, but I don't know how well they work with it really. So I'll have to look that up actually. Bare Knuckle Arnest. Act, rearguard circle, generation break 1. Retire this unit, choose one of your rearguards and stand it. And auto Soul Blast 1 and rest this unit and choose one of your other rearguards and rest it. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card. So you can basically replace him because you're going to retire him and then stand the other thing up. The point of that is to activate Rush. And Rush can be very important. Most of the time you kind of want it to happen in the middle of the game anyway because there's a good chance you can do it. But having a nice backup Rush activator is very nice. Ooh, that's a nice little reprint there. Oh, and here we go, another double R. I believe, yeah, this is another break ride, a new break ride for Blaus, even though they did have an old one. But here we have Volmond Blaukluger. So auto, limit break 4, counterblast 1. When your unit with Blau in its card name rides this unit, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your Vanguards until the end of turn, it gets plus 10,000 power. And auto Vanguard Circle, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, if the number of your stood rear guards you have is 3 or more, until the end of turn your opponent cannot call Sentinels to Guardian Circle. And then he also has Vanguard Circle, Soul Blast 1, with Blau in its card name. When the attack of your unit with Blau in its card name hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, countercharge 1. So a nice little way to refuel your counterblasts. I really like that. And also, Guard Restrict's always nice. Though the problem with a grade 3 attacking is there is a good chance a G-Guardian can guard that. So Teaching Knight Hudon. Vanguard Circle, Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 1, Unite, Counterblast 1. When this unit's attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 4 cards from the top of your deck, call a card from among them onto Rearguard Circle and shuffle your deck. And that unit gets plus 3,000 till the end of the turn. With the new Gurgwit Grade 3, I'm not sure. Well, I mean, if you have a budget deck, then sure, it's great. Oh wait, these are new cards. Knight of Scramble Edwin, Full Fire Elk, Steel Bullet Dragon Barrage Rex, Drag Wizard Lear again. Oh, and there we go, a triple R again. Governing Flower Princess Selfina. Oh, excuse me. So she has Act, Vanguard Circle, once per turn. Counterblast 1, choose a face down card from your G-Zone and turn it face up. Choose the same number of your rear guards as the number of face up cards in your G-Zone, and until the end of turn they get plus 2,000 power. Search your... oh sorry, I've lost where I am. Yeah, they get plus 2,000 power, search your deck for up to the same number of cards with the same card name as those units as the number of face up governing Flower Princess Selfina in your G-Zone, call them to Rearguard Circle, shuffle your deck, and if you call 2 or more, this unit gets plus 1 critical. So, I'm not sure how good that is actually. To be honest, lately all the Neo-Nectar cards have seemed to just be very similar to me, but I don't play Neo-Nectar myself, so I've only been observing them. But yeah, the plus 2,000. I guess you're getting loads of Bloom units out, so it doesn't really matter because you just choose Katrina and then everything's Katrina and you've got infinite power, so it's fine. So Holy Dragon, attract Rune Dragon. Act, Vanguard Circle, once per turn, Brave, Counterblast 1, search your deck for up to 1 grade 2 card with the Brave ability, call it to Rearguard Circle and shuffle your deck. So when you got Selphis, you don't need that too much, but it's nice if you can't get a hold of Selphis. Also, Selphis, some people don't like the card drop and the draw because it decks you out faster. And it's also a nice little budget option of Selphis. Knight of Encouragement, Holborn, there we go. Rearguard Circle, Generation Break 1, Soul Blast 1. Retire this unit. When your Grade 2 unit with the Brave ability is retired from Rearguard Circle or Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, return that card to your hand. So you're getting rid of him to get something back. There's not much use for that right now, he might come in handy when grade 2s become a... I mean, grade 2s are the main focus in Royal Paladin's Brave. But, I don't know, I think they need a few more grade... like, really, really good grade 2s before he'll be used. Retire this unit... Oh, sorry, Savage Sorcerer, grade 3, Tachikase. Rearguard Circle, retire this unit. At the beginning of your raid phase, you may pay the cost. If you do, until the end of turn, you may stride without paying the next cost for stride. So these have been shown in a few clans now, but not all clans have had them yet. Knight of Crescent Moon, Gratia. Waterback Knight, Lamis. Pascal. Red Lightning. Ooh, and an SP. That's very nice. So not only 3 triple Rs, but we also got triple R reprint and an SP. The SP of Great Emperor Dragon, Gaia Dynast, sorry. Depending on where you're from. So he has Auto Engorge, and then Auto Vanguard Circle, Generation Break 3. When your rearguard is retired by this unit, you may pay the cost, or you may counterblast one. If you do, choose call that card to rearguard circle. That unit and this unit get plus 3,000 power until the end of turn. And then he also has Vanguard Circle, choose a face down Great Emperor Dragon Gaia Dynast from your G zone, turn it face up. When this unit becomes engorged, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rearguards, retire all rearguards in the same column as that unit, and countercharge one. So it's a bit costly, but you do also have a countercharge ability, as well as there are plenty of other countercharge abilities in Tachikase right now. So very, very good. Activate. So it's wait. Yeah, so it's engorge. So you kill everything when you're attacking, and then you get extra turns in. So and plus 3,000 to both. So you're giving plus 6,000 to rearguard columns potentially. Anyway, we're at the last pack now. So Gratia, these 3 Royal Paladins again together. And lastly is a double R for Gold Paladin, Knight of Daylight, Kinarius. He has Unite as a continuous on rearguard circle. If you have a Vanguard with G-BT10 in its card name, this unit gets plus 4,000 power into it. Yeah, actually that also works on rearguard circle. Sorry, on your opponent's turn as well. So that's very nice. And Auto Generation Break 1. Choose a card from your hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on rearguard circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Call a card from among them onto rearguard circle and put the rest on your bottom of your deck. Okay, so it doesn't use up Counterblast, which is good for Gurgwit. However, using up your hand, I guess if you can get out Cooled Gull or something like that, then you're basically doing it for free. But also at the risk of lowering your deck a bit too much. So all in all, that was actually a really, really good box, because, I mean, these 2 of the double R reprints are actually... I mean, I know people really like both these arts, and Nubatama don't actually have many triggers, and many crits. So that's really nice. Then the Galmor was good. I'm happy about the Goma and Gurgwit. Selfina, I still have yet to see how good she is. I can only imagine she's good because she calls loads of things and Bloom happens, and then when Bloom happens I cry. But yeah, and then the SP as well. So I think that was a great box, actually. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. Be sure to give it a like if you liked it. And if you have any questions or you want to give your opinions on some of these cards, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Tell me why I don't know anything. Try to inform me about why Selfina is good. I'm pretty sure it's just because of the Bloom everything. And I'm pretty sure that's for Katrina and Noelle and stuff like that. But if she has some other purpose, then please tell me, because I'm not too much of a Neonectar player. And, yeah, I need to know this at some point. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed watching, so I'll be doing an unboxing of the next set and all other sets. Well, not all other sets, probably, I don't know. But yeah, be sure to watch next time then. So I hope to see you next time. Bye!